Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February 13th?
Yep.
February 13th. We are little over 4 weeks out to our next upcoming event, March 15th at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. Now, right next to me, we have OG Alex Kenders. God, you haven't fought on our event for like how many years? A couple years.
Yeah.
Now, good to have you back on Alex. Now, let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there. Who you are and where you're born and raised and where you're coming from.
I live in the East Bay area. I have a gym, 10th Planet Walnut Creek, and I train for my fights at Combat Sports Academy in Dublin.
That's pretty awesome. Now, Alex, it's been a long journey in the amateur. I think almost every person that you fought in your past, they all pretty much turned pro.
Yes.
You know, so now, let's talk a little bit about what's happening, what's going on in your life the last few years since you fought on my last show.
I've been fighting Muay Thai a little bit. Had a great experience with that. Been working a lot on my stand-up. My goal with my career as a whole is to be well-rounded and learn as much as I can.
And striking is where you've been lately been focused on for the last year or so, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, this upcoming fight, I know you're not getting any younger. Is this the last amateur fight you're gonna have?
Yes, this is the plan. Last amateur fight, and then
And after that, go pro. That's right. You know, the time is clicking. It's no more time to wait, and that's gonna be awesome. Now, on this upcoming fight, you're fighting a kid who's 25 years of young age. His name is Diego Vasquez. So he's 0-1 as Ami, and now you guys fighting at 145 pounds. What do you walk around weight right now?
I'm at 145 pounds right now.
145?
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
I'm gonna bulk up a little bit.
You walk around at 145. Oh shoot, you know. And is the plan on in the future, if you do continue fighting and as a pro, it's gonna be 135?
135. I also have wrapped my mind around getting down to 125.
Oh shoot, yeah.
As needed, but I would feel comfortable at 135.
Right. Well, some people say the older you get, it's harder to cut, but I think you have a very good diet, probably good discipline on your diet, so you don't really look like bulking up so much. And if you walk around 145, there's a possibility to make 125. You know. Now, do you have anybody that in your mind that you want to fight in the future as a pro?
Oh, anyone that I could test myself against. You know,
135.
Really, yeah, 135. The division looks really strong right now. A lot of combination. Yeah, I mean, just a lot of good combination of striking and grappling mixing together. So, be excited to get into that.
That's pretty awesome. Now, on this upcoming fight, what do you know about your opponent?
I've seen his previous fight. I saw some of the habits that he had within that match, and have a plan based on that.
Now, this is also kind of good for him to have on his resume too, because not too many amateur fighters that have a chance to fight a jiu-jitsu black belt. You know, so it's gonna be a good test for him. But even though the downfall is, I believe this fight is only 3 2-minute rounds because he had less than 3 fights. So, what do you think of when you have only a limited amount of time to work on your jiu-jitsu?
Be violent as much as you can.
As much as you can.
Yeah. I've been reworking my style a bit. In the past, I've gotten scored on when I've tried to over grapple, I would say.
Over grapple.
Yeah. So I'm working on being more energy efficient, but explosive and violent.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And it's kind of also disadvantage on your portion too, because amateur, you cannot do heel hooks, you cannot do any kind of joint manipulation twisting. You know, you can pretty much do like a straight knee bar as far as you know. And I know a lot of 10th Planet guys, they love to do leg locks. You know, so, and in this matter, it's kind of like a disadvantage because you can't do any of that. Now you can't wait to get to pro because pro is a 5 minute round,
Yes.
and you can do all that stuff. You know,
Very excited for that.
yeah, it's a very very different ball game. You know, so hey, but as fight's a fight, you start on your feet. So let's see how this is gonna play out now. When you're watching him fight, what do you see yourself having an advantage on him, on Diego?
Uh, Closing the gap in distance management.
Close the gap, and then take it to the ground.
Yes, sir.
That's the plan. Well, you know, it's a very black and white. You know, obviously you're a black belt jiu-jitsu, and as a grappler, I think pretty much most people fight you. You know, even in your previous fight, people's kind of trying to stuff the takedown, trying to keep it on the feet. So let's see how Diego comes on in this fight, and fighting a jiu-jitsu black belt. It's you know, he has a little advantage being much younger, but also much disadvantage with the person has a lot more experience. You know, so it's gonna be crazy.
I'll be excited.
Yeah. So now, what your gym? Let's talk a little bit about your gym. You've been opening a jiu-jitsu school for almost 5 years now, right?
I've been teaching for about 10 years.
10 years.
Mhm.
Your gym has been in Walnut Creek for almost 10 years.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Now, where are your gym located?
We're in the Shadelands area of Walnut Creek.
So, do you have an address you can share with
Yeah,
people?
we're at 325 North Wiggett Lane, Suite 150, Walnut Creek, 94598.
Now, do you have like a special Instagram page just for your gym?
I do. My gym's Instagram page is 10P Walnut Creek, and that's the easiest way to reach out to us.
10P Walnut Creek. 10P 10th Planet Walnut Creek
Yes, sir.
on Instagram. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to come here watching you fight and get tickets from you, how can people contact you?
Oh, well, I'll be around at any of the gyms I train at. On my Instagram, Awaken Stream, you can find me there. Also, if you connect through the gym and you're interested in coming and see me fight, I'll have tickets on hand for sure.
Now, you have any special on sale for memberships? If people mention this interview, mention this channel, you get a 10% discount, anything like that? You want to promote
That
it?
sounds like a great idea. I think I'm going to need to.
Yeah. So if any of you guys watching this interview and discover the 10P Walnut Creek, you mentioned I saw you on the interview, you get a 10% tuition discount. So making sure you guys DM Alex, and then nowadays all social media, like I remember back in the days, like 20, 30 years ago when we used to running a gym, we used to like go hand out flyers on cars, flyers, and then laundry mats, and then on the weekends I would spend like 8 hours just drive around the city trying to pass out flyers.
You do contest boxes?
No, we don't, but I still remember I doing those little number, rip it off from a paper, like man. And now
it's a lot easier now.
Now it's like all social media, you know. So if anybody run your own business, you don't have an Instagram page, it's kind of like you're so outdated. Like nobody even look at the flyers, actual hard copy print out flyers anymore. You know, it's crazy. Now, what are your business hours look like on your gym?
We have classes. It varies a little bit day to day, but we have 6 a.m. classes, midday classes, evening classes.
6 a.m. classes are rough, man.
That's all right.
Yeah, 6 a.m. Like all this years, like that's one class I'm not very fan of. It's like 6, 7 a.m. A lot of people want to get a workout before go to work. I'm like, God, do I want to get up that early? Because at night we close around 10 o'clock, and I didn't really get to home like probably 11ish. You know, I have to clean up and everything. So like trying to get up at 5 a.m. It's really hard for me to do. You know. So now on this upcoming fight, any special training partner, coaches, sponsors, supporters that you want to shout out to?
Everyone at CSA and at my gym, 10th Planet, Walnut Creek, Denny Procopos, all love to you. That was amazing.
Who is your main training partner, like a regular main training partners that you're working with right now, prepare for the fight?
The people that I've been working with the most is a gentleman at CSA. He's here from India. He's actually fighting next weekend, I think, at Valley Fight Series. TG, he's been awesome. He's also come out to my gym and been helping out with kids classes, helping train with my students. It's been a really great experience working with TG. So he's made all of my recent training and like this whole upcoming camp like really excited to work with him. And then Jessica Rose Clark, I've been getting to work with her a lot on my stand up. She's fighting Muay Thai pretty consistently now. So
Right.
so it's been really cool.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if your opponent, Diego Vasquez, watching this interview, what do you have to say to Diego?
Diego, thank you for the opportunity, sir, and we will have fun in the cage.
That's pretty awesome. Now, for more information about this upcoming fight card, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. We are updating the website this weekend, so a lot of matchups going to be on board. We have over 20 plus fights in this upcoming event, so making sure you guys stay tuned, do not miss it out. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, give me some love and support. Follow us on Instagram, Dragon_House_MMA. For more upcoming event, our in-house grappling submission only, all kinds of good stuff up and coming, and then check out our Instagram. And make sure you guys don't forget, follow Alex on his IG page, 10P Wanna Creek, and come show up some support. Anyone want to get in shape, get some workout and some self-defense in the Wanna Creek area, check out 10P Wanna Creek. So do not miss it out. Now, you've been fighting for quite a bit of time. Who is your favorite UFC fighter?
I would have to say GSP.
All time GOAT,
Yeah.
GSP.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So like all these up and comers, how do you compare to him against all the up and comers, the youngsters?
Well, everybody stands on the shoulders of those before them, so he created a good base for it. I think his approach and his attitude are the things that I appreciate the most out from him, and he's still working too. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be not as he wouldn't be as dominant now as he was at the time, but
Right. But in his time, he was dominant.
oh yeah.
He was the GOAT in his time, and he still, I think, has the most title defense in a welterweight. That especially in the welterweight division, is like shit, man. Everybody like wins once or twice, and then boom, next person comes in. So it's not like back in the day where George St. Pierre or like his time is just crazy. Everybody knows that weight class, that is the man. It's crazy. Well, making sure you guys stay tuned. March 15th at Kezar Pavilion. It's a huge stack card. Door opens at 3 p.m. First fight kicks off at 4 p.m. Amateur will end around 7 p.m. and then pro card kicks off at around 7 p.m. So don't miss it out. Come on out. Enjoy a really beautiful event. We got alcohol, beer, wine. We got lots of food serving inside the stadium. So come out, have a good time. Watch 20 plus fights, cheering for someone that even you don't know, and just having a good time. March 15th is, mark it down. It's going to be another huge fun event, and don't miss it out. Any last word you want to shout out to all your fans and families?
Really excited to be getting back in the cage. I've been putting in a lot of work for this, and very excited to show it.
That's pretty awesome. Good to have you involved, brother. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
We'll see you guys March 15th. Signing out.